como no le gustó mucho, de vuelta.
Sí, simplemente decirles que Tomillo de Páganos, que es una de las bodegas de la familia Guren.
This is one of the 5 wineries of the Guren family. As you're aware, there's 4 currently in Rioja. We have Sierra Cantabria, Señoría de San Vicente, which is a boutique, but we're going to go later. We have this one, which is Viñedos de Páganos, and we're currently constructing a new one.
O puntuales como los ingleses.
¿Cómo?
Como los ingleses.
Claro.
Te diré que esto empezó en 1870 con nuestro bisabuelo.
Yeah, the Guren family have been in the grape growing industry since 1870. So currently they're the 4th generation who are in charge.
I'm the 5th.
Sí, and Eduardo is the 5th generation. It's 2 brothers. Marcos, who's a winemaker for all the wineries. Eduardo's his sidekick. And Miguel's general director. So currently, it's 4 wineries Rioja here. We've got one winery at the top, which is Dominio de Guren, which is where we do vinos de la tierra. So here we're doing Protocolo and Códice. And we currently have another one in Toro, which is de Salamanca. It's the 2nd time for the Guren family in the area. So the idea is looking for the elegance of Toro.
Dominio de Guren, over there, that's the building. Not to be confused with the cousins. They produce a sherry wine in Rioja La Besa, down there. So when you see a Guren, they don't have a second, which is a concern in the market. Because some people see a Guren label. Oh, they're doing a private label on the side. No, that's the cousins are there, and they are specialists in doing buses. Bus people there, and they sell cases of wine. Napa Valley style, but bad wine, which is also done frequently in Napa Valley. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I have to clarify that because it's lately a lot of concern with the Guren name in the market, and some people say, are they sticking you a private label in the market? It's not. That's the name of the Guren, that's the building. But the brand Guren, they work together when
con nobleza.
that is with noblesse, and the other has no noblesse. I will terrorist.
So here in this winery, I'll start with the Guren family. The Guren family's philosophy is that wine is made on the vineyard, not in the winery. So for this reason, they actually own all their vineyards. In Rioja, we currently have approximately 100 hectares. And the idea is to try and do a sort of respectful sort of viticulture, doing it as naturally as possible, not irrigating, not using herbicides, pesticides, just letting the vineyard do what it has to do naturally. At present, we're in a sort of very privileged area, because in Rioja we're currently in between 2 mountain ranges, so therefore we've got a very unique microclimate. We've got on this side La Sierra de Cantabria, which protects us from the north winds, and on the other side we've got La Sierra La Demanda, and then meandering through we've got the Ebro River. So this is an idyllic location for grape growing in terms of microclimate and in terms of soils. Soils here are very poor. In this area especially, El Puntido has approximately 70 to 80 centimetres of soil, and then this natural sort of clay limestone rock, which is what gives that sort of freshness, minerality to the wines. We're going to see another vineyard later on, and I'll tell you a little bit about that there. But at present we're doing 2 wines here. We're doing El Puntido from this single vineyard here, which is 25 hectares.
Which in English means the landing. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
The landing. It's the way because you see it's kind of steep and kind of it's not flat, but it's an area in which the steepness of the mountain breaks down. Also, perdona porque todavía hay luz. The Sierra de la Demanda is to the south of Rioja, and you see snow there. That's why the best vineyards are here, which are oriented to the south in Rioja. So because you get more hours of sun here, you produce wine, good wine here. Impossible to produce ripe grapes there because it's cooler. The mountains block, the Sierra Cantabria blocks the bad weather patterns from the Atlantic situation, like in many Caribbean islands, you see the clouds raining the other side of the island, and here is kind of a little Shangri-La. Without a mountain, there it would be impossible to have the quality wines that we produce in Rioja here, Rioja Alavesa and Rioja Alta. Porque cuando haya luz hay que decírselo antes.
Sí, ahora es que ya me...
Perdona que te...
No, tranquilo. The vineyard, sorry. El Cumplido. Planted in 1975. It's a vineyard of 25 hectares, 100% Tempranillo. The way we work is we try to do everything as naturally as possible in all of our wineries. So therefore we do a manual selection on the vineyard. The grapes are collected in little plastic containers, enter the winery, depending on the wine, whether it stand by hand or it goes through 2 selection tables.
Lo que buscamos en el viñedo fundamentalmente es el equilibrio de la planta.
And what we're
Equilibrio nutricional. La planta si come bien, entonces está
what
fuerte.
we're fundamentally looking for on the vineyard is a sort of a balance, a nutritional balance.
Entonces, porque estos son suelos muy pobres, entonces analizamos suelo, analizamos hojas, analizamos granos y vemos un poco las carencias nutritivas de la planta.
So yeah, because of our poor soils, we're constantly analysing the soil, the leaves, etc., and looking for the sort of nutritional balance between everything.
Es un cultivo prácticamente ecológico, nada de herbicida, nada de fitosanitarios sistémicos, todo está cavado manual, se puede ver.
Yeah, like I mentioned before, it's completely sort of natural way of sort of grape growing. We don't use herbicides, we don't use pesticides, and everything's done manually.
Buscando unos rendimientos bajos,
So looking for small yields,
siempre buscando la calidad.
and always looking for quality rather than quantity.